for everyone to know that the ultimate success of a school is solely determined by what students are able to do.
Earlier this year, Dr. Hester formed the 300 Club. Tomorrow morning, Hester will reunite with this group to focus on leadership in our school.
On today's show, we recap our basketball game against Oak Mountain.
Sunday night was the Golden Globe Awards ceremony, and it was filled with surprises. Find out who walked away with gold and who went home without an award.
These top stories plus more headlines are coming your way on today's THS TV.
Good morning, I'm Michaela Williams.
And I'm Alexis Lundy, and this is THS TV.
Tomorrow, during most of first, second, and third period, Dr. Hester's student leadership group, the 300, will have its first meeting of 2016. The 300 met 2 times last semester, but during this meeting, the group will brainstorm and do team-based activities to promote teamwork.
Dr. Hester says that one of the main things he wants students to get from this experience is ownership.
Well, what I hope the students get out of this is a sense of ownership and capturing more ownership of this.
Tune in later this week when we recap some of the topics that were discussed during the meeting.
THS is offering a new program for seniors in need of recovering credits from failed classes. The program is for seniors who are in jeopardy of not graduating in May.
The program will be after school on Tuesdays and Thursdays in room 311 from 3:15 to 5:15. The program will last from January 26th until March 17th. This opportunity to allow students with missing credits to graduate with their class is on a first-come, first-served basis.
The fee for this program is $150 and needs to be paid in either a money order or cash. The payment deadline is January 21st. More information is available on the THS website at ths.alabasterschools.org.
With prom season right around the corner, many ladies are looking for the perfect dress. But for students in financial need, prom can be a difficult time. One organization is trying to make a difference. The Business and Professional Women of Greater Birmingham is inviting all high school girls in need of prom attire to come to the BPW 5th Annual Cinderella's Closet. It's this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Our Lady of Sorrows Catholic Church. To get into this event, all you have to do is show a valid student ID and give a $5 donation. You can also bring a current prom dress as your donation.
Scrolling up and down your timeline on Instagram, you may have seen hashtag David Bowie and wondered who he is. Bowie is best known as a pop icon who's been making music for almost 40 years. The star's year-long battle with cancer ended this past weekend. Bowie was 69. No comment has been released with specifics of the type of cancer the singer was fighting. Bowie released his latest album, Black Star, last Friday on his 69th birthday. The album shot to number 2 on the iTunes chart in the U.S. Many stars are paying tribute to Bowie, including Kanye West, who tweeted, "David Bowie was one of my most important inspirations. So fearless, so creative. He gave us music for a lifetime." Now let's take a look at other hot topics in today's national headlines.
Yesterday, Republican nominee Donald Trump ejected a so-called Trump supporter out of his speech in New Hampshire after the man called the nominee boring. This comes after Trump also removed a Muslim woman from silently protesting at one of his rallies in South Carolina. In December of 2015, McDonald's transformed one of its Hong Kong branches into the world's first McDonald's Next and evolved model of the restaurant that strives to be more modern and sleek. McDonald's has stated that they will still keep their original menu, but they will also be adding a Create Your Taste concept, where people can create their own burgers via touchscreen. El Chapo, the Mexican drug lord, was recently captured after reaching out to celebrities and producers as an effort to produce a movie about his life. Sean Penn accepted El Chapo's attempt for an interview and later met with him secretly to discuss the details.
So did any of y'all watch the game last night?
I wanted to, but unfortunately I was at work, so I got to see peaks of it, but not really.
I got to, and it was a very, very good game, a very good national championship. And I've got more in today's sports.
But first, we've got your needs to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
Still to come on THS TV.
Another national championship, and today's show will tell you who won.
The Powerball lottery has risen once again. And reporter Brady Talbert will show you the money. We'll be right back with more THS TV, your source for sport.
Last night, after an unexpected shootout, the Alabama Crimson Tide won its 4th national title in 7 years, which is 16 total. In a game that many expected to be a defensive standoff, the Tide rolled on, beating the top-ranked Clemson Tigers 45-40. Heisman winner Derrick Henry rushed for 158 yards. He was also able to pass Sean Alexander, becoming the Tide's all-time leading rusher. O.J. Howard Jr. tight end was named game MVP with 5 receptions for 208 yards and 2 touchdowns. Finally, running back Kenyon Drake's 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown was named play of the game. This weekend, the wrestling team traveled to Minnesota to compete in the Cheesehead. Thompson placed 15th out of 25 schools, with 4 people placing the top 10. T.J. Ram placed 2nd, Nick Mobley took 4th, Dominic Ntona placed 7th, and Gabe Hicksonbaugh placed 8th. 8 others ranked in the top 20. The tournament also hosted reigning world champ Gable Stevenson of Apple Valley, Minnesota. Stevenson won his way in the tournament. When you hear award season, you probably think of movies and television, but several sports stars are also getting their moment to shine. In a few weeks, both Ken Griffey Jr. of the Seattle Mariners and Mike Piazza of the New York Mets will be inducted in this year's class of MLB Hall of Fame. Griffey will be the first player from the Mariners. Piazza will be the second from the New York Mets. For the NFL Hall of Fame inductions, the ballot was just released for voting. It includes quarterbacks Kenny Stapler, Kurt Warner, and Brett Favre. Other legends include coach Tony Dungy, receiver Terrell Owens. Voting for the Pro Football Hall of Fame is open to the public, so if you would like to vote, go to NFL.com/HOF vote.
The NBA playoff wildcard games were this weekend, and all the away teams ran away with official playoff spots. The playoffs now consist of the Chiefs, Patriots, Packers, Cardinals, Seahawks, Panthers, Steelers, and the Broncos. The Chiefs will play the Patriots at 3:30 Saturday, and the Packers will play the Cardinals at 7. The Panthers and the Seahawks will go head-to-head on Sunday, so will the Steelers and the Broncos. One of Thompson's track and field's very own Emmanuel Tate won the 60-meter hurdles this past weekend and walked away with something more than a medal. Emmanuel Tate is now the second fastest in the country in this race at the time of 7.89 seconds. The Golden State Warriors are leading the pack once again, being the number 1 team in the NBA with a 35-2 record, following to the Bucks and the Mavericks. Following them is the San Antonio Spurs with a record of 31-6. The Cavaliers are next on the list with 24-9. The 4th team in the NBA are the Thunders with a 25-11 record. The team bringing up the rear for our top 5 teams in the NBA are the Bulls with a 21-12. All for today's sports. Tune in on Friday for more local and national sports headlines. Now back to Kayla for more news.
The country has been buzzing with talk about the Powerball lottery and its growing jackpot. But what does this mean for residents in Alabama? THS TV reporter Brady Talbert breaks down the sweepstakes and the lengths locals will go to get a chance at the prize.
Over 7 million, sending people across the state line for a chance to win the prize. But with no winner in last week's drawing, the jackpot has hit $1.4 billion. And with the continuous cash prize still growing, several students are ready to see some green.
It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money.
In the words of Jessie J, it ain't about the money. But some Alabamians are thinking otherwise.
Powerball, the popular lottery game, stormed social media and search engines, with the word being the first to pop up on Google under P. All of the national attention is not limited to Alabama, even though it is one of the 7 states that does not have a lottery, but that doesn't stop some Alabamians that are eager to win.
My dad got one, and he asked a friend that was in Georgia to get him one, and so he just paid him back whenever he gave it to him. My dad said he would not tell anyone, because I mean, if you tell someone, they're gonna be like, give me money. But he said he would hire an attorney and a financer or something.
But along with the high hopes of hitting it big, the stakes have never been raised higher. With no winner from this Saturday's drawing, the reward money continues to skyrocket, with an estimated amount of $1.3 billion by the next lottery drawing. So the real question is, what would you do with that cash? Well, some students have already come up with creative ways to spend that dough.
I would buy a Mercedes-Benz G-Class, but that's just me.
Is there anything else you would do?
Probably travel all over the world and have fun.
I would buy a bunch of shoes and give some of it to charity.
Is there anything else you would do?
Probably buy a softball field for my team.
Buy a few companies that I favored if they costed the right amount. Probably something technological, something to do with electronics, or I mean, in my position, I would probably pay for my college first, or before investing in a company.
I would buy all the cats and have a cat farm and be the ultimate cat lady.
Is there anything else?
I don't know, go to Pump It Up or something fun like that.
If you want to share a fascinating way you would spend $1.3 billion, tweet at us with hashtag #MakingMoneyWarriors to let us know. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Brady Talbert.
And actually, the jackpot has gone from $1.3 billion to $1.4 billion, which is still a great payout.
That is insane. My sister, I know, is on her way to Georgia for something else, but they're definitely going to be getting tickets while they're in there.
I would too. And speaking of green, we can toss it to the ACS.
Second graders from Meadowview and Creekview are learning about liberty in America. Last Friday, the elementary schools kicked off a multi-week mission to honor the community heroes. During the kickoff, Meadowview got a visit from Libby Liberty, a miniature version of the Statue of Liberty, who explained the history of the monument. About 4 million people come to visit me each year. That's a lot of selfies, Libby told the students before taking a selfie with the kids. Students helped Libby demonstrate the enormous size of the statue in New York, showcasing the statue's 3-foot mouth, 4.5-foot nose, 8-foot finger, and size 879 shoe. From pedestal to torch, the Statue of Liberty is taller than the length of the football field. I think that's so fun how they're doing that in Meadowview. I think that'd be so cool, as a kid, to see someone dressed up as the Statue of Liberty to come and talk. That's so much fun.
Yeah. And what's going on in the entertainment world?
In the entertainment world, we just had the Golden Globes, and also I think that Kanye is releasing a new album.
That'll be exciting.
Still to come on THS TV.
The Golden Globes were Sunday night. In today's entertainment, I'll give you a recap of the night's highlights.
And in today's Tech Talk, I'll tell you which games to look out for in 2016.
Right back with more THS TV.
Good morning, I'm Sammy Chatham and this is your Warrior weather. Right now the current temperature is 48 degrees. It will remain partly cloudy throughout the day and the sun should come out later into the afternoon. Tomorrow you can expect plenty of sunshine and more cold weather, so be sure to bring a jacket. On Thursday it will be partly cloudy with a high of 58 degrees and a low of 41 degrees. That's all for today's Warrior weather. Now let's toss it over to Ashley for today's entertainment. Sunday night, the Golden Globe Awards aired to award films and TV shows along with the actors and actresses in them for their outstanding performances. This was the 73rd annual Golden Globe Awards ceremony. Most noted wins were Leonardo DiCaprio for Best Actor in a Drama for The Revenant and Brie Larson for Best Actress in a Drama for Room. Jennifer Lawrence and Matt Damon took home Best Actress and Actor awards for the comedy or musical category. The Golden Globe usually serves as a good prediction of Oscar contenders, which has people wondering if DiCaprio will finally take home his first Academy Award. TV shows were recognized, including an award for Lady Gaga for her role in American Horror Story, and a surprising win for Rachel Bloom over Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who was considered the front-runner for Best Actress in a Comedy Series. For more awards and moments from the Golden Globes, visit usatoday.com. Scott Disick is bringing his new girlfriend, Swedish model Lena Sandberg, out of the shadows and into Hollywood. Kourtney Kardashian's ex took his new girl out on the town and to a spot the Kardashians frequently visit. Moves like this may add fuel to the fire between Disick and the Kardashian clan. E! News reported sisters Khloe Kardashian and Kim Kardashian are already angry about the new couple. Keep tuning in to THS TV for more celeb gossip. Kanye West's new album release date has been announced. The singer's new album, Swish, is set to drop February 11th. It will be West's upcoming 7th studio album. A song people have already heard is 4 or 5 Seconds with Paul McCartney and Rihanna. The album drops on February 11th. Music, movies, and more. We've got the scoop in today's Hollywood headlines. In today's national entertainment headlines, Vampire Diaries fans and the Originals fans can get excited because there may be a crossover event happening soon. Leonardo DiCaprio recently purchased a guitar previously owned by none other than Bono for a whopping $100,000. Music lovers may be looking forward to some new material soon. Christina Aguilera confirmed that she is for sure working on a new album. Beyonce is officially performing at the 2016 Super Bowl. She, along with the music group Coldplay, are sure to be a hit.
With the start of the new year, there are new games coming out, and we've got the top 5 anticipated games of 2016. Starting off this countdown is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. This game is part of a series Uncharted that has been exclusive for PlayStation and has made a lot of money in the past. The game is set to release on April 26th. Next on our list is Doom. This game is created by the same company that created Fallout 4. And with Fallout's success, E3 expects Doom to do well. The release date for Doom is the spring of 2016. Next is the game Dishonored 2. This game creator is also Bethesda, who also created Doom. This game is set to release around spring 2016. Last on our list is Tom Clancy's The Division. After Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege debuted last year and becoming one of the most played games, Ubisoft felt it was right to keep the game going. This game is set to release sometime this year. That's all for today's Tech Talk. Tune in every Tuesday for more tech tips.
I'm really excited about the 300 meeting tomorrow, but I know it's been on everyone's mind. What are we going to be doing from first to third period?
I'm really excited too, and I think from what he's saying, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff trying to improve the school. You know, get more leadership in the students, and like having whenever a problem comes up, instead of saying like someone else should fix this, having students be able to find the solution.
Yeah.
I think that's really good that we'll be able to like find ways to take more responsibility in our school and improve it from the inside.
Yeah, definitely. And that's all for today's news.
And follow us on Twitter for updates on events happening at THS this week.
Have a great day.